Welcome back to Learning English Every Day. If your heart feels heavy, your mind keeps returning to the past, or you feel stuck, this video is for you. Sometimes it's not people or the world holding you back. It's yesterday, a memory, a mistake, a heartbreak, a failure, a voice that whispers, "You're not enough." But listen carefully. You don't live in the past. You live now. From this moment, you have the power to begin again. Today, I'll share 9 life-changing lessons to help you heal, rebuild confidence, protect your energy, train your brain, and design a new life. This is not just motivation. It's a message from one broken soul to another. You can rise again. No matter what you've lost, you still have more than the past. Before we begin, remember, every word today will help you heal and improve your English. You'll learn phrases, expressions, and real sentences while understanding life. If you want to grow in English and life, subscribe now. Let's start with Lesson 1. Let go of yesterday. Lesson 1. Let go of yesterday. This is the hardest and most important step. Holding on to what broke you keeps your hands full and your life stuck. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting, excusing, or being weak. It means choosing peace over pain, growth over guilt, life over looping thoughts. Your mind can become a time machine. It will take you back again and again unless you break the loop. Bah. Letting go stops the wound from bleeding. It protects the scar. It lets it become part of your story, not your identity. We hold on to the past because it gave comfort, even if it hurt. It gave identity. I failed once, so I'm a failure forever. Sometimes we think letting go means others win. Sometimes we fear that without pain, we are nothing. Listen carefully. You are not your pain. You are the one who survived it. Let me tell a story. A traveler wanted to climb a high mountain. He carried a backpack full of old letters, souvenirs, and heavy rocks from his past. He thought he needed it all. The higher he climbed, the heavier it became. He slowed down and almost gave up. A wise man said, "You're not tired because of the mountain. You're tired because of what you carry." The traveler cried and dropped the weight one by one. He felt light for the first time. The mountain didn't change. He changed by letting go. That is your life too. You are not weak. You are just carrying too much yesterday. Repeat this. I am not what happened to me. I am not my mistake. I am not my heartbreak. I am not my failure. I am still here. I choose peace now. Peace doesn't come from fully understanding the past. It comes from deciding you no longer need to. Letting go little by little makes your chest lighter, your mind clearer, your sleep deeper. You create space for new dreams, people, and peace. Letting go is not a single moment. It's a daily choice. Tell yourself, I may not be who I was, but I am learning who I can still become. Don't cry for yesterday. Thank it, then release it. Don't let it steal one more minute. Your future waits, but it cannot enter if you keep staring at a closed door. Lesson 2. Rebuild confidence after pain. Every broken person has a moment alone in the mirror saying, "I don't even know who I am anymore." If your confidence was shattered by failure, heartbreak, betrayal, or rejection, this lesson is for you. You can rebuild it. You will not return to your old self, but become stronger, smarter, wiser, and more powerful. Pain doesn't just hurt. It changes us. Trust broken, repeated failures, laughed at dreams. Doubt grows. Am I good enough? What if I fail again? Confidence breaks silently, not loudly, in quiet moments of doubt. When it breaks, you stop trying, speaking up, or showing your potential. But the world hasn't seen your final version. You are not done. Confidence is not loud ego or pretending. It is quiet self-respect, trusting yourself, getting up after being crushed, saying, "I'm scared, but I'll try anyway." Confidence is not perfect. It's feeling safe inside no matter what happens outside. Start with small promises to yourself. Forget big goals. Just do one small thing you said you'd do. Drink water in the morning. Walk 5 minutes. Clean a corner. Speak one sentence in English. Each kept promise tells your brain, "I can trust myself again." Confidence starts with self-trust. Remove comparison mirrors. Comparing yourself to others, social media, or perfect images creates unnecessary pain. Stop comparing your healing to someone else's highlight reel. The only person to compete with is yesterday's you. Speak to yourself like you matter. Your inner voice shapes your outer world. Instead of, "I'm dumb, I can't learn, I'm a loser," say, "I'm learning, I'm improving, I survived, I am strong. I'm not perfect, but I try." Speak as someone deserving of love. Celebrate small victories. Speak one English sentence, clap. Show up tired. Celebrate. That's brave. Did you say no to a toxic thought? That's powerful. Each small win tells your brain, "I'm not failing, I'm growing." Confidence is not built in big moments. It is built in tiny choices every day, stacked like bricks. Use your pain as a superpower. Don't hide it. Own it. Transform it. Say, "Yes, I was heartbroken, and I learned real love. Yes, I failed, and now I know what not to do. Yes, I was rejected, and I still rise." Pain doesn't make you weak. It gives you clarity. You feel deeper, think clearer, love harder, and rise stronger. Confidence after pain is unshakable. You've seen the worst. Now you're not scared anymore. A girl in college failed her English oral exam. She froze. Everyone laughed. She cried. She skipped class for 2 weeks. Then she did one thing. She stood in front of the mirror and said, "I will speak again. I'm not a failure. I'm learning." Every day she learned one sentence. Not 100, just one. She spoke slowly, softly. One day she stood up in class. She spoke with fear in her voice, but power in her eyes. She passed. Not just the exam. She passed the wall of fear. She rebuilt her confidence, one sentence at a time. You are not broken. You are rebuilding. You are not behind. You are recovering. You are rewiring. You are not lost. You are relearning to trust your own feet. It takes time. Every step back into yourself moves you toward a new future. Don't rush. Don't fake it. Don't try to be perfect. Keep building. One brick of courage, one word of kindness, one step of effort. One day you will stand tall again, not as someone who never fell, but as someone who rose when no one thought they could. That is real confidence. That is you. Lesson 3. Protect your energy and stay strong. In healing, you realize it's not just the past that hurts. It's what you allow in the present. You may try to move on, rebuild confidence, and let go of pain. But if you stay around toxic people, draining conversations, and negative environments, you fight a battle on a battlefield. This lesson is more than advice. It's a survival strategy. Protect your most precious resource, your energy. Motivation is temporary. Energy is deeper. It is your mental space, emotional health, inner peace, focus, self-worth, and will to try again. The fastest energy thieves are not failure or hard work. They are people, thoughts, and habits that drain you slowly. First, overthinking the past, replaying scenes again and again. What if I had done that? Why did they do this to me? Stop. The past already hurt once. Second, toxic people around you. Negative, critical, gossiping, dismissive of your dreams. You don't need to hate them, but protect yourself. Third, trying to please everyone, saying yes when you want to say no, hiding your feelings, overworking for approval. Each yes takes a piece of you. Fourth, scrolling without purpose. Hours pass. You don't learn or heal. You compare yourself to others and feel tired, lost, or small. That is emotional poison. Fifth, fighting battles not yours, fixing everyone else's problems at the cost of your peace. Help if you can, but don't lose yourself. Build a shield around your soul. Protect your peace. You don't owe anyone access to your mind, time, or emotions. Say this aloud. I protect my peace. I control my energy. I decide what I allow. You are not rude. You are healing. And that is sacred. Set invisible boundaries. You don't always need to cut people off. Sometimes protection is saying less, responding slowly, staying quiet, or loving from a distance. You are not punishing others. You are respecting yourself. Start daily energy check-ins. Ask, who gave me peace today? Who drained me? What thoughts healed me? What thoughts pulled me down? Decide to give more energy to what gives life and less to what takes it. Be okay with being misunderstood. Some will call you distant, say you've changed, guilt trip you, or play the victim. Let them. The old you gave too much. The new you protects what is left. Stay strong. Oh. You don't need to explain boundaries to those who never respected them. Create a safe zone, a place, habit, or routine to recharge daily. A 10-minute walk, calm music, speaking one English sentence in the mirror, journaling, water, or silence. Say 3 things you're grateful for. Your safe zone reminds you, I am not lost. I am learning. I am healing. I am enough. There was a man who always argued to defend himself. Every insult he fought back. Every argument. Every guilt trip. Every apology for things he didn't do. He carried them all. One day, he stopped. He smiled and walked away. He said nothing. He gave no reaction. Slowly, he got his peace back. He realized, you don't need to win every battle. You just need to win your energy back. You are not tired because you're weak. You are tired because you keep giving energy to what doesn't deserve it. From today, change that. Don't chase people. Don't beg for attention. Don't explain your value. Don't fight battles that drain your soul. Protect your energy, your growth, your peace, like your life depends on it, because it does. Lesson 4. Train your brain to stop living in the past. The breakup is over. The job is gone. The moment has passed, yet the pain feels fresh. A memory hits like a storm. A flashback ruins your evening. Why? Your body left the past, but your brain stayed behind. If you don't train your brain to return to the present, you stay trapped. It steals energy, time, and happiness. Your brain is not your enemy. It wants to protect you. It replays the past to teach lessons or prevent hurt. Sometimes it punishes you over and over because of guilt. The problem is your brain is a recorder, not a healer. It repeats what is familiar, not what is helpful. That's why healing begins with retraining your brain, not motivation. First, name the loop when it starts. Stop and say, "This is a thought, not reality. It already happened. It's not happening now." Your brain cannot tell memory from real life. Your body reacts to past pain as if it's happening now. Label it, and the reaction softens. Use this grounding technique. Look around. Name 5 things. 4 you can touch, 3 you hear, 2 you smell, 1 thing you're thankful for. It sounds simple, but it pulls your brain into the present. Pain and peace cannot occupy the same mind at the same time. Change the language you use about the past. Stop saying, "I ruined my life. I was stupid. I can't forgive myself. They destroyed me." Instead, say, "I didn't know better then, but I do now. I was learning. They hurt me, but I survived. That chapter is over. I am writing a new one." Language rewires belief. Belief changes reality. Stop dragging the past into your daily vocabulary. Songs, photos, places, old messages. One more glance pulls you backward. Don't reopen wounds that are trying to close. This is not weakness. It's emotional recovery. Train your brain with new routine. Your brain stops thinking about the past when it is busy building something new. Start small. Learn 5 English words a day. Take a 10-minute walk listening to a podcast. Read 1 page. Write 3 thoughts each night. Repeat this sentence each morning. Today is a new day. I choose peace. You replace the old loop with a new one. New routines equal new brain wiring, which equals a new life. A man couldn't sleep for 2 years, not from stress or disease. He replayed the day his partner left him every night. His therapist gave 3 steps. 1. Say, "That was a moment. I am not that moment." 2. Write 1 positive sentence about the future every night. 3. Walk 15 minutes each morning while repeating, "I am no longer where I was. I am where I am." After 60 days, he finally slept. Why? He trained his brain to stop replaying pain and start practicing presence. You are not your thoughts. You control them. Your brain is powerful but trainable. You don't have to follow every memory. You don't have to stay stuck in a time that no longer exists. From today, interrupt the loop. Label thoughts. Ground yourself. Speak new language. Build routines. Forgive your brain. Forgive your brain. It is trying to protect you. Now, you protect yourself. Don't live in the past. That version of you doesn't need attention anymore. The new version of you is waiting to be born. Train your brain to return to where life is happening. Here, now. Lesson 5. Your past does not define you. Your next move does. Most people never hear this enough. You are not your past. You are not your failure. You are not your pain. You are not what others did to you. You are not the worst thing that ever happened to you. Yet, many live like they are. Why? Because painful events stick in our minds. A breakup, betrayal, loss, or failure can feel permanent. Your brain can make it part of your identity. You stop saying, "That happened to me," and start saying, "That is who I am." That lie kills your future. Ask yourself, if a man fails one exam, is he a failure forever? If a woman is heartbroken once, is she unlovable? If a child makes a mistake, should we call them broken? Of course not. Yet we do it to ourselves. We say, I'm not smart. I'm not confident. I'm not lovable. These are not facts. They are just scars. And scars are evidence of survival, not identity. If your past doesn't define you, what does? Your next decision, your next sentence, your next move. Let me repeat it. You are not who you were. You are who you become next. Every time you try again, speak up, choose peace, show kindness, say, I'm not giving up today. You write a new story. The past is just the first chapter, not the ending. Imagine a girl who spoke broken English. She was laughed at in class. She cried, skipped school, and told herself, I'm not meant to speak English. One day, she looked in the mirror and said, they don't decide who I am. My next move will. She made mistakes but kept going. 1 year later, she gave a speech in English flawlessly. The audience clapped. She wasn't proud of the speech. She was proud of the next move she made after failure. It's not your past holding you back. It's the story you keep telling yourself about it. From today, stop repeating the story of pain. Repeat the power of your choice. Say out loud, I am not who I was. I am who I choose to become. Your next sentence, decision, and brave step define you. That is who you are. Lesson 6. Sometimes you were meant to be broken so you could build better. The worst thing that happened to you can be the best thing for your soul. Pain doesn't just destroy. Pain reveals. A weak building must collapse to be rebuilt stronger. A seed must break to grow. A muscle must tear to become strong. Maybe you didn't break because you were weak. Maybe you broke to let something stronger be born inside. Pain shows who your real friends are, what matters, your strength, what you deserve, and who you're never meant to be again. Pain is a mirror. It shows who you are. Pain is a hammer. It shapes who you're becoming. If nothing had broken you, you'd live as someone who isn't truly you. You'd stay small, silent, scared. You'd accept a version of life not meant for your greatness. Pain shattered that. Now you are free to build something real. Instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Say, this happened for a reason. Maybe you can't see it now, but it's shaping you. You don't need to be thankful for pain, but you can be thankful for what it teaches you. The old version of you wasn't ready for the life you deserve. The broken moment forced growth into someone who is ready. A boy was bullied for years. He was shy, insecure, soft-spoken. One day a teacher insulted him publicly, and the class laughed. He cried for hours and decided never to speak in public again. Later, he became a motivational speaker. Why? That pain gave him a mission. I never want anyone to feel small like I did. I will teach people how to rise. He used the same pain that broke him to build a platform that changed thousands of lives. That is transformation, not weakness. Here's a short guide. Accept that you were broken. Don't deny it. Forgive yourself for not being strong back then. Look for what the pain taught you. Truth, clarity, boundaries, and values. Start something new. A habit, a mission, or a practice. Tell yourself, this time I'm building with bricks of truth, not illusion. The past version of you built a house of glass. Now you are building with steel. You didn't break because you were weak. You broke to build stronger. From today, wear your pain like armor, not chains. Use your cracks as light, not wounds. Tell your story with power, not shame. Say this with me. I was broken, but I broke open. I will build something so powerful I may not recognize it yet. I'm just getting started. Lesson 7. Stop asking, why me? Start asking, what now? Why did they leave me? Why did this happen? Why do I always get hurt? Why don't I win? If you've asked these, you're human. Pain brings questions. But why me can become a cage. It keeps you stuck in the storm while the sun is rising outside. When you ask why me, your mind seeks someone to blame. Emotions get trapped in self-pity. You feel like a victim. Life feels unfair. You stop trying. Life worsens. The more you ask, the smaller and more bitter you feel. There's a better question. What now? Why me looks backward? What now looks forward? Why me creates blame? What now creates responsibility? Imagine a strong bridge connecting two cities. A storm collapses it. People ask, why did this happen? They blame and argue, but the bridge stays broken. Then one asks, what now? That question changes everything. They gather materials, build boats, rebuild the bridge stronger and safer. The storm didn't stop them. Changing the question did. Your life is the same. The storm came and broke things. Stop asking why me. Ask what now. If heartbroken or rejected, ask what now? What can I learn? How do I improve? How can I protect my peace and rise again? What now? Is a command to your brain. It says, we are not staying here. Let's move forward. Let's build something new. Say this aloud. I don't need to understand why everything happened. I just need to choose what to do now. You don't need a perfect explanation. You need a next step. Once you take it, healing speeds up. Lesson 8. Lesson 8. Build a powerful vision for your new life. If I take away your pain, erase your past, give you peace, then what? What life will you create? Healing is not the final goal. Creating something beautiful after healing is the real transformation. Stop focusing on what broke you. Start focusing on what you will build next. Stop crying and start dreaming. Stop blaming the past. Start planning the future. Ask, what life do I want now? Create a vision so powerful your past won't recognize who you've become. Include the person you want to be, the relationships you want, the energy and peace you carry. Imagine a field of broken glass. It was once a garden, destroyed by fire. Most sit in the ashes, cry, ask why. But one day, someone takes a shovel. They clear the glass, bring soil, plant seeds, water the ground, clean the air, add color and music. Months later, the field becomes a vibrant garden. That is your life. You have pain, but also seeds. Plant them now, and your future will transform. Exercise. Take a notebook and answer, who do I want to become? Confident, calm, brave, fluent, strong. What peace do I want daily? Less drama, more silence. What will I build next? A new habit, small business, body transformation, or better self-relationship. Write answers, review daily. Take one step toward them. Tear up the old map of the past. Design a new one. Say aloud, I am no longer focused on what hurt me. I am focused on what I will create next. Your life is to design, build, love, and live fully. From today, that is exactly what you will do. Lesson 9. You don't need closure. You need courage. We wait for one last message, one apology, one explanation. One explanation. We think it will help us move on. But sometimes the apology never comes. The answer never makes sense. The story never finishes. The person never explains. Waiting wastes years at a closed door. Real closure is something we give ourselves. It is deciding, I don't need an answer to grow. I don't need their sorry to feel peace. I don't need them to heal. I choose to heal. That is real power. Courage is not loud. Sometimes it is getting out of bed when your heart is heavy, smiling at the mirror when you feel like crying, saying, I deserve better, even when alone, walking away from a person who still has your heart, choosing peace over answers. Say this, I don't need closure. I just need courage to walk forward, even if I never hear sorry. Peace is claimed, not given. If they didn't give closure, let that be the answer. If they walked away, learn to value yourself. If they come back, you won't need explanation. If this video helped you, if you feel lighter, stronger, clearer, subscribe. Not for me, but for you. You deserve to grow. This channel is not just about English. It's about becoming the version of yourself you were always meant to be. Subscribe and walk the journey together. I'll see you in the next video. Don't cry for yesterday. Build something beautiful for tomorrow. Take care of your heart, your mind, and never forget your worth.